Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
And it's Crowder missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Booker against Mitchell. Fades and shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And the Utah Jazz. With 3 All-Stars last season, but Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Here's O'Neal coming off a Suns make. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. 3-pointer off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Ayton with it. It's Bridges on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. And now the Suns, fast break. For 3, Booker. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Conley. Now Mitchell. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. Inside. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Booker for 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Pass to O'Neal. Ball against Conley. Back to O'Neal.
In the first 2 minutes.
That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Crowder outside. Booker fires from way outside. Booker missing again.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. The 3 from Mitchell, and the 3-pointer goes.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume 3-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. And it's Booker again missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Now Paul, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Ayton, no good. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 5. Misses the jumper from the wing. He got it up. He can't get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. Stay with us now as... If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Ayton with the defensive effort. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Conley against Paul. Here's Gobert, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Booker drawing the double. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Bridges with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. For 3, Booker drains the triple. And it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Clarkson outside to the right side.
2 minutes.
Outside, Ingles. And another miss by Utah. The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Back to Johnson. Outside Payne. Here's McGee. Kaminsky right side. Outside Johnson. Pass to Payne. 6 to shoot. To the inside. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Jazz ball.
For Utah, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fires from the wing. Rebound, Utah.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
The Suns leading. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Payne. McGee has an open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they pulled out in front.
Here's Honey. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. From deep, Johnson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Suns on top.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was and that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 40% so far in this one.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
They've got Johnson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign, and it's Shamet in at the 2. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Suns foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Honey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Gay outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Ingles with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Payne with it. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. McGee's shot is off.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
the best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Kaminsky outside. Back to Johnson. Puts the move on. Out left to the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Smith, he's checked in for the Suns. Saric comes in for Kaminsky. Kay outside.
Suns foul. Landry Shamet. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Gay against Saric. Outside, Ingles. It's stolen by Saric.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Gay. Here's Oni. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter to the middle. Here's Johnson. A shot to stop the drought. The rebound by Oni. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Whiteside with it, covered by Smith. For the lead. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Shamet. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Phoenix calls timeout.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Crowder, he's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
And they take the lead. Gay's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
And here's Paul. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the drought. And that's good. Chris Paul for 3.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
Clarkson against Paul. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Smith. It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Suns keep it alive. It's Booker on the wing. Over Clarkson. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Lays out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Jazz substitution.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Left side, Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 6. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Over to the wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now Conley. From deep. Crowder grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 11.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Inside, here's Gobert, the reverse. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Personal foul.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
Stolen by Booker. Pass to Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Crowder, that's good.
Now, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Booker. Up and over Conley. Crowder. Great positioning on the putback. Crowder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Mitchell. There's the 3. Up again. They shoot again. Here's O'Neal. The 3. And that one's good from Conley.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Suns lead by 11. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Conley.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
The 3 from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Paul. A minute 42 left in the fourth. For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Paul with the double. Here's Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send us back with the best of them.
Utah's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Conley.
Bogdanovic is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Booker with it. Down low. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The three from Mitchell. It falls!
Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Good chance here for Booker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Now here's Bridges. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Softball. At the line for...
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Booker, the pass to Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So the...
backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Capella. Now, here is Young. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. And tonight, Smith, you look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still, with their whole careers ahead of them, a lot of time to grow.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here's Young. He takes it in. Hunter the pass to Young. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Young from outside. Gets a hand on it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Paul passes to Booker. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the shot's good from Crowder. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And taken away by Paul. And they're running.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Crowder kicks to Booker. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get it to your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And Paul launches it from deep.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Phoenix, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 4. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Paul with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Book. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
The kick out to Crowder. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about close.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Suns on top, up 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Young, 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich against Booker, and it goes down 2 points. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Hawks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Young taking his time here. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Paul kicks to Ayton. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Crowder against Collins. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Suns trailing by 2. Young dishes to Capella. 6 to shoot. Young drives in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. Outside Crowder. Ball finds Crowder. Here's Booker. High post shot. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Here's Capella. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. Passes it to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
Young against Paul. Young outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on 8.
Defensively, just when you think you have Young's shot timed out, he pulls it back down.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Chang, he's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And the first one drops.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Payne passes to Johnson. They get it again. It's good on the putback. McGee's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Young from deep three-point range. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Young, 18 points for him. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And so Young nails them both. Now here's Payne. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Sun.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
At the guard positions, Young and Huerter. Gallinari is out there with Reddish. And it's Jang in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That one doesn't drop. Good defensive work there by Young. Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Back to Kaminsky. Rebound by the Hawks. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams has checked in. Inside, Jang, and he banks in the layup. Jang's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Back to Kaminsky. Just 5 on the clock. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And Williams, here we go. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Payne with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. A 3 from Johnson. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Nobody near Williams. Buries it from three-point range. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Williams leading the charge. A shot by Reddish, no good. And McGee kicks to Payne. Rob. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Timeout call, the Suns.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And here's Atlanta. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Over to the wing. Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing. Suns trail by 13. Bridges passes to Crowder. To the paint. Ayton against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Williams passes to Herter. Jang dishes to Williams. Hawks passing it around. A shot by Reddish, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Paul right side. He kicks to Crowder. Over Reddish. Shot by Crowder, no good. Atlanta leading by 10. And there's the drive. Offensive rebound. Here's Jang. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jang's got 6 in the quarter.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Hawks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
And this is where you want to see Gallinari if you're the coach, a knockdown shooter at the free throw line.
Young outside. Connects from 3-point range. Young's got 26.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Capella inside. He's covered by Ayton. From deep, Collins. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Booker outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. And stolen by Booker. To the middle. Down low. Ayton kicks to Booker. Back to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And that's now 10 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Now the pass to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Young against Paul. Shakes him. Collins looking around. Kicks it to Hunter. He dishes it to Capella. Bridges with the steal. Booker in the corner. Ayton, the pass to Booker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Capella finds Young. This ball grabs the miss. Suns trail by 7, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Team second.
Ball outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Crowder kicks to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Feeds to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And it's blocked by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. On its way from Hunter for two to end the drought. Ayton against Capella. Outside Collins. Passes to Ayton. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Young with the ball. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Booker finds Paul. Crowder from outside. Suns keep it alive. And so they foul intentionally.
That's the second personal foul.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're ahead by 1. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now the moment to present the New Gallons player of the game, Trae Young.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys,
it's good.
That is world class. Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Young. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second foul, Chris Paul. And that's his first personal foul.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. They have to now review the personal foul in question.
Taking 2 seconds.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final.
Stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now Atlanta's starting five. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Capella with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Mitchell's shot is good.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Young on the attack. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Conley driving inside. The shot no good. Collins with the defensive effort. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown. Young's got 5.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Young. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And there's the foul against Atlanta. And he can't get the first one.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Launches a 3. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. Gobert on the high post. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Young against Conley. A nice shot by Young. 7 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Conley up top. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Hawks leading. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Bogdanovich from long range. Drops in the 3.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Young against Conley. Jacks up a 3. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Conley against Young. Young drawing the double team. There's the drive. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
A minute 6 left to play in the first. Outside for Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal knocks it down from distance.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good D by Bogdanovich.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
O'Neal on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Comes up empty down low. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, We've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. And is blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Young can't hit. That's tipped. Hunter passes to Young. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy. You're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Outside Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Bogdanovic. Count that bucket.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, sweet move. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. The shot by Conley. No good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Outside Young. Bogdanovic from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, then
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second to the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And he makes it.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young against Gobert. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Here's Conley. And it's blocked by Collins. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. There's 1:40 left in the second. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A line change here for Utah. Here's Young. 9 points in the game. And here's Hunter. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
1:11 left in the first half. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Oni. Gay inside. Collins there. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Ingles.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Young, the pass to Capella. That shot off. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. To the middle. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella another shot block.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
I feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. Ingles passes to Gay. Down low. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Ingles. Ingles got his first points of the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 5. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And Whiteside with a block.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Pass to Oni. Clarkson up top. Herter defending. Goes back up. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. Clock is at 3. Here's Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Williams is checked in for the Hawks. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Here's Oni. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The offensive rebound. And too long on the shot.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
Out to the wing. Reddish on the wing, defended by Whiteside. Back to Jay. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. He keeps his balance that time.
Here's Clarkson. And the shot goes down.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
On target from range. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Outside, Williams to the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Clarkson attacking. The open shot, Gay. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
They're adept at converting at the mid-range. Rudy Gay, when he gets room to shoot, he's not going to think about it 2 times.
Williams from long range. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
A great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
Outside, Williams. To the left wing. Six on the shot clock. Launches it. Here's Herter. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Oni. Clarkson outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top, up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Conley with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Gobert, offensive rebound. Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Outside Conley. Goes up again. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Takes it inside. And Collins with the slam.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
Trying trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The three from Mitchell. They get it back. Gobert off target at the rim. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Young. To the wing, right side. Capella against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Young, just 5 to shoot. Clock hits. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Now here's Conley. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell against Young. Mitchell misses. For Atlanta, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Young against Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. With the floater. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. Knocks down the triple. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Outside Young. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Right side, Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The 3-ball. And another miss by Utah.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Capella in the high post. Inside. Outside Young. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Lock at 6. Conley with the 3. Knocks it loose.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Crowder finds Paul. And it's off from 3-point range.
And you
you think about the legacy of Chris Paul, you can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Fires from deep. Shot by Crowder, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Paul, no one around him. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell gets to Conley. Back to Mitchell. From 17 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Paul to the middle. Here's Booker and the dunk by Booker.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Now Conley outside Bogdanovich. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Crowder. Booker looking around. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got his second basket.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Paul against Conley. And the rejection by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Paul. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Pass to Mitchell. He kicks to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now here's Conley. From 8. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Crowder with it. We'll bring it up for the Suns. Mitchell against Booker. The pass to Crowder. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Good on the bucket.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
And here is Mitchell. 6 points for him. Out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Crowder with it. Now defended by Mitchell. 8-second difference between the shot clock.
Strong finish.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Another miss by Utah.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
They get it back. And Bridges able to finish.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. They need this one. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Tie game in Utah. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Pass to Bogdanovich, and stolen by Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, it's saying something.
He is the Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bridges with the steal.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Ball against Conley. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Utah shooting here about 46% for the game. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Cuts at 5. Another miss by Utah. Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And there's Booker on the assist by Bridges. Booker's got 8.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. Paul outside. Crowder inside. Over by Conley. That one goes in. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Bridges, no one around him. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nice ball movement by Utah. Passed again. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Sweet move. Right side, this is to Gay. McGee with the block. Johnson outside. Shamet, the pass to Šarić. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Šarić has got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Clarkson. Ingles finds Whiteside. Looking to end the run. And Joe Ingles hits from deep. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Johnson. Now here is McGee. Here's Sharch. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 5. To the inside. Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. He can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Johnson inside. Back to Sharch. And a close game so far through the first. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. But gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Jazz trail by 3. Here's the pass to Ingles. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
Passes it to Shamet. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. He dishes it to Gay. Ingles in the corner. Over Payne. Ingles can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And Kevin, how about his basketball?
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Suns making a change here. Smith has checked in.
And Gay doesn't fear pressure. Always calm and cool in those situations, especially when the clock's running low.
Now, here is Smith. To the middle, here's McGee. Nifty move. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks to Ingles. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
McGee against Whiteside. Johnson outside. Shamet the pass to Smith. Shot from the wing. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Gay. Banked in off the glass. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to respect how fast Gay moves with the ball. Solid at finding ways around the defense.
Shamet on the wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Smith. That one misses. Gay with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 4. Ingles in the corner. Launches a 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Smith inside. He's against Gay. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his first 2 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Clarkson against McGee. Here's Whiteside.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint, here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Oni. Defended by Bridges. Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Here's Oni. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Bridges outside. Can't connect.
I think one thing you know about Joe Ingles is he understands angles defensively, and he will compete.
And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Bridges outside. Puts the move on. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell against Booker. Laid the pass to Mitchell. Inside. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The feed now to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Crowder slams it in.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Now here is Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Shot to stop the run, and he's good on the three-ball.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Ball against Conley. Right side Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Conley with a wide open look, and it's good off the back rim and in. And it's 9 points for Conley. Suns leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul looking around. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
That's his
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now, here is O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Paul. Booker outside. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker. O'Neal with it. Mitchell outside. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley with the 3. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss. Paul right side. Sweet little floater.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. I'll read. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Outside Booker, down low. Here's Bridges. Ayton in the high post. From the high post, he drills it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Young. Out to the right wing. And here's Collins for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Stolen by Young. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul can't get it to go.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Outside Bogdanovich. Up top Collins. And there's the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Nice recognition. Collins sees the lane and does not hesitate.
Ball against Young. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Paul against Young. Now here's Collins. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Paul with it. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Paul against Young. 5 on the clock. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. On the wing, Crowder. Collins defending. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Shoots over Collins. Suns keep it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker, pass to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. And here's Bridges. And the three off target. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Bogdanovich. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 6.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
Capella against Ayton. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And here's Hunter from the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Now Crowder. Here's Booker. For 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Collins passes to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. This one for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's all tied in Phoenix. After we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Wow, wait a second. VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Paul against Young. Up top, Capella. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Suns on D. Young with it. Now guarded by Crowder. The kick out to Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Pulls up on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Young. Now here's Capella. Collins outside. Back to Capella. Now Collins. Covered by Crowder. Collins, no good. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. The rebound by the Hawks. And just about 1.5 minutes has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Up top, Bridges. Defended by Bogdanovich. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Tipped away. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Bogdanovich on the wing.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
And here comes the break. Here's Ayton. Hunter with some nice D. The Hawks trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Young, the pass to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But international is a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Now Booker. Here's Crowder. On the wing, Crowder. Clock at 6. Fires in the triple. Crowder's got 5 now.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots 4 3-pointers, then 2-pointers.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Shamet. And here's Johnson. Hunter covering. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Hawks have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And the bucket is good. Hunter's got his second basket.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Defended by Bogdanovich. Counted. Good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Young way outside. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Williams against Payne. Shakes him. It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to McGee. And so it's Phoenix closing out the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score. And that should do it with the second half of.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Lou Williams, Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Herder in at the 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Suns.
And he's good on the second. Atlanta is shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Herder. Here's Jang. Outside Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Herder into the lane. Here's Jang. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jang's got his first points in this one.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. And they get it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Outside, Williams. Nice move. Kaminsky pulls it in.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Shamet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Reddish. Outside Herder.
Suns foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Gallinari.
Attack! Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Pass to Shamet. To the paint. And stolen by Herder. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Williams. Hits the trifecta. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Herder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Here's Kaminsky. Oh, are you kidding me?
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Nice move. Ooh, McGee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Gallinari for 3. And they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Count it.
And when you watch Kevin Herder shoot, has a long release, but he's very consistent with it.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. And stolen by Herter. And now the Hawks on the break. Back to Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Jang. Pass to Reddish. He buries it from three. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Outside Booker. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Down low. Here's Ayton. Crafty move. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul against Williams.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Ayton in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Inside. The shake. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Suns lead by 4. Here's Atlanta with the ball. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Ayton with it. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. Excellent D there from Collins. And the Hawks shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Young inside. He's against Ayton. And that one's good. Young.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Booker. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Outside Young. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. For 3, Bridges. Hits a 3-pointer. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich into the lane. And here's Collins for 3. Bogdanovich down low. Booker defending. Unloads. That shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bridges passes to Booker. So it'll be 2 free. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Ball passes to Booker. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And again, it's the Suns missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Outside Booker to the inside. Bridges passes to Crowder. The three. Oh, he buries it from outside.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young against Paul. Beyond the arc. Trae Young. That's good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Booker finds 8. Back to Booker. Down low.
Yeah! He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Going inside. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Now here's Paul. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left in the game.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Picture.
Here's Booker. Oh, offline. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional.
off the tip. It's Utah. Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley surveying the D. Out to the right wing. There's O'Neal with the three. Nailed from three-point land.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young passes to Capella. Jacks up a three. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Hunter.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Young against Conley. He dishes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Nice move. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And here is O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Misses the one-handed jam. Young with no one around. The three-pointer off the mark. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside, Conley. Good work defensively by Capella.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that one's good.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Here's the three. And it's Michael Conley with the three.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
It's stolen by Gobert. They're running, and here they go. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Capella. Another shot. Over Gobert. Bank shot. No good. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Conley dishes to O'Neal. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Misses from close range. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The Hawks again can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
So it's the Hawks now. After the basket by Utah. Just 5 to shoot. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
That's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep.
maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Young. A shake. Pass to Hunter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Utah leading. Now Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Conley with the three, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Outside Conley. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Last break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Utah the rebound. Second chance shot. Mitchell wide open. Great look there, but off target.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. That one drops for him. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Young taking his time here. Down low. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And Capella sends it back. 3 on 3. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich wide open, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Hawks.
Young outside. Outside Collins. This is to Bogdanovich. The putback. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And stolen by Hunter. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the half. Kicks it to Young. The 3. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. A 12-point game. Mitchell outside. From the arc. And they get it back. Here's Bogdanovich, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lets it go with the three. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Young for three. And they'll get another chance. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Capella, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Capella's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. Conley dishes to Mitchell. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Conley left side. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hunter for three. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
And thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first two quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Shang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan start the second half. Here's Herter. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Williams. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Gay dishes to Whiteside. To the right side. Oni passes to Gay. Whiteside trying to break free. Here's Oni. Back to Ingles. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Herter. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Jazz trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside. Here's Ingles. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ingles has got his first points in this one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside Williams. For three, here's Jang.
Atlanta foul. Gorky Dang. And that's his first personal foul.
Jazz shooting poorly, just 35% so far. To the paint. Here's Gay. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Adept at converting at the mid-range. Rudy Gay, when he gets room to shoot, he's not going to think about it two times.
Double team on Williams. Gallinari passes to Herter. Off target from outside.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Whiteside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Whiteside at his size is a super tough cover for the defense, which is why they resort to fouling.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Here's Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Williams with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And good that time.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Oni passes to Clarkson. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oni passes to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams.
You like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The drive by Clarkson. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. They get it back. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Williams passes to Huerter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. He's got his first bucket in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. From deep. No good on the shot. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Conley. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Gobert can't hit. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Collins. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Young for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A finish, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Jazz trail by 14. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Now the dish to Gobert. Knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley with a wide open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Young against Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. 2 on the clock. On its way from Hunter for 2. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell left side. Hunter against O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Gobert. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Young inside. Covered by Conley. From deep, Collins. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now the feed to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. From past the arc. The rebound by the Jazz.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Young drives in. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Young against Gobert. Pass to Capella. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. And Young kicks to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Fires the 3. And no good that time. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And a deep 3 from Young. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
They get the rebound. Shot by Collins, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Hunter against Mitchell. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
And a deep 3 from Young. No good. And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Thank you.